came up with the idea for a lip product, right, Megan?
That's right. She came up with it in her bathtub. And let me tell you, Sara Happ has an amazing story. And guess what? You've probably seen her products in Sephora, QVC, and the major retailers. She's the lip expert, and she started it all in her kitchen with some sugar and a mixer. Meet CEO Sara Happ.
Welcome to Sara Happ Headquarters.
So this is the lip empire.
This is where all the lip fun happens. Yes.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, don't say it 'cause I know I'm cute. Louis down to my drawers, LV all on my shoes.
Read her lips. I would, because she is the lip expert.
It's so easy. All you need is your finger and a tissue. You can do it in traffic on the 405. Don't.
In the heart of the South Bay, Sara Happ is not just paying lip service to the beauty industry, she's actually disrupting it.
It's like build it and they will come.
For Sara, ever since she was a little girl, lips have always been an obsession.
The first thing I ever bought with my own money was a Bonnie Bell lip smacker. Like, I didn't want candy, I wanted to buy a Bonnie Bell lip smacker with my money.
But building her lip empire wasn't her first career choice. After graduating with a broadcast journalism degree from USC, Sara went to work for ESPN, but quickly realized sports was not her calling.
And I always say that I was inspired by how uninspired I was at my job. My coworkers all went home and they watched SportsCenter and simulcasted games and had 5 TVs. And I went home and took bubble baths with diptyque candles and my homemade scrubs and laid there for 2 hours soaking it up and reading Allure. So I was like, something is off here.
Well, little did Sara know that a life-changing revelation would come to her while soaking in her bath.
All of those bubble baths led up to me tearing out pages from Allure, In Style, Real Simple, Martha Stewart Living, of beauty editors who were my heroes, saying to exfoliate your lips with a wet washcloth or a toothbrush. So I was like, how is there not a product for this?
So she began mixing lip potions at night while keeping her day job.
I went to my kitchen and I mixed up all of these ingredients, sugar, essential oils, stuff I got from Whole Foods, and came up with this line of 6 lip scrubs. And I began scrubbing my lips daily and I was obsessed. I was like, oh my gosh, this works. And if there's one of me, there has to be other of me that want smooth lips. And that was the beginning of it.
So you went and got a little Cuisinart, a little mixing bowl, and then you just put all these natural ingredients in?
Yeah, so it's it went from cocoa to cinnamon, brown sugar, vanilla, almond, and peppermint. This was literally what I made 15 years ago in my kitchen. This is the first batch.
After perfecting the recipe, Sara designed the simple packaging herself, hit the pavement, and began selling her homemade concoctions.
I made a deal with every store owner. I was like, if any celebrity comes in who we really love, tell them they can have whatever they want. Just give them the house, give them whatever, and I will pay you back double.
Well, that bet paid off, and Reese Witherspoon was her first celeb to love the product, and from there, it took off.
In April of 2006, People magazine ran a story. Reese Witherspoon let us use her image. It was my homemade boxes and jars, and my website crashed, and that was it.
It sure was, because Sara needed 20,000 jars of her magical scrub and knew she couldn't do it all herself. So she started calling labs for help and asked friends for seed money.
I raised $19,000 from my USC friends the day that I placed the purchase order. I was like, hey, I can't pay you. I can pay you X amount. Run it. I'm selling.
Fast forward over 10 years later.
You're getting the brand new coconut, hip hip hooray, and you're getting the lip slip as well.
From lip glosses to lip masks to lip plumpers, Sara has built a multi-million-dollar brand, being the fairy godmother to millions of lips.
Light is your lips' best friend.
And if you ask her, she wouldn't change a thing.
I think this is why it's good. People ask if I went to business school, and I didn't. I went to journalism school. And I think it was helpful because I didn't know what I didn't know. So I just did things that made sense to me. And I didn't do it in a conventional way at all, but I think it was to my benefit.
As you can see, her energy is infectious. Sara's nonstop and is making new lip products as we speak. She's also a single mom and showing her daughter what it means to hustle and be strong, and I have a lot of admiration for her.
She's so passionate. I
Such
love
an
it.
inspiring
So
story.